for current players like Cam Thomas, Dylan Brooks, and Jeremy Grant, along with playoff packs featuring.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Garnett in at the small forward. And for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Nowitzki is out there with Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. And game one of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Doncic against Conley. Now, here's Doncic. D right on him. Nobody near Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got the first 3 points tonight for the Mavs. Mr. Gobert shoots over Powell, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
What a finish by Gobert, absorbing the foul to earn an and-one trip.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
Now Garnett, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Garnett the pass to Towns. Over Irving. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Kevin Garnett.
You know, KG has never been a selfish player, especially when he sees another guy who is this ready to shoot, he'll get it to him.
Here's Doncic. The step-back jumper is good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Edwards can't hit.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Irving from long range. On the wing, Doncic. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 5 now.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Conley against Doncic. Powell with the steal. Doncic outside. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
And there's the pass to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Passes it to Powell. It's stolen by Gobert. Hardaway against Garnett. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 6. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Williams, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Here's Gobert. Last game he had 13. The high post shot. Towns, no luck.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, guys, you look at Doncic, and he has really good size for a wing, which helps him have his way against most defenders.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Now here's Edwards. The dish now to Gobert. Conley against Doncic. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
When Kevin Garnett gets that ball anywhere close to the rack, he's going to throw it down.
Mavericks leading by 5. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
And he knocks down the first one.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league. A specialty of KG's, the lob slam.
Dallas leading by 5. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Deflected by Garnett.
An infinite reach, it seems. The wingspan of Garnett is just amazing.
Doncic with the steal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
The first one falls.
You know, I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
Minnesota making a switch here. Milton's checked in. He's off on the second. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectations.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And that one misses. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? living up to that first overall hype. He has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
And Garnett able to finish. Garnett's got his third basket of the night right there.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And Nowitzki wide open. He fires, and a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Hardaway against Milton. Now here's Hardaway. He's guarded closely. The layup off target. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. And stolen by Irving. Pass to Hardaway. And the rejection by Towns.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
Timberwolves trailed by 4. And here is Conley. There's the pass to Garnett. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And the Mavericks call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Green. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Conley's shot is off. Dallas leading by 4. Green deciding where to go with it. That shot off the mark. Towns with the defensive effort. Inside, here's Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Milton. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged 32 points a game, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Goes up with the stripe, and Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Curry's checked in for Dallas. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Here's Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Hardy.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
First free throw is good.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
That one drops. He ties it up. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Here's Green. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
And it's good, 2 points.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Green. Nowitzki up top. Tries it from 19. Milton grabs the board. Here's Minnesota. He feeds it to Towns. That puts them in the lead. Towns has got 8 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Dallas calls timeout. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And now a look at the numbers for Edwards. He's coming off an excellent season. 6th in steals and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year. Always a threat to cause a turnover. Hardy passes to Nowitzki. Over Edwards. It's stolen by Edwards. Garnett dishes to Edwards. Back to Garnett. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
A second chance effort, and Green with the lay-in. 6 points for him.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
For 3, Edwards. Offensive rebound. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Mavericks trailed by 4. Passes it to Nowitzki. Here is Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the opening quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Nowitzki. Rebound, Minnesota. Garnett's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Milton. The 8-footer. Shot from 16. Garnett can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. And that sends Jaden Hardy to the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
It's on Anthony Edwards. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Mike Conley's checked in for Edwards. And the free throw, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Conley left side. Pass to Garnett. The fadeaway, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Now here's Hardy. No good, shot missing. Good work defensively by Conley. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Milton. Here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And, guys, you can't let an exceptional rebounder like Garnett get that kind of position. That's how he finds those second chance points.
The shot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Beasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
Here's Hardy. Michael Conley making his last shot. Now here's Hardy. That one doesn't go. Kevin Garnett, the big ticket. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Minnesota. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post play. So I do think the game has changed, and not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Shake Milton is out there with Conley, and it's Garnett in at the 3 slot. Irving looking over the floor. Over Conley, and it's Irving missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. In 4th, the Timberwolves.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot-blocking teams in the league, at least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
Free throw good, Milton. Both free throws good from Milton.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Hard away against Garnett. Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Lets it go from 11, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
And he makes the first.
And not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's really the best way to protect the lead.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Minnesota with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here is Irving. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
Here's the floater. Here's Garnett. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Garnett's got 16.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 13. Lobbed up there for Powell. Nowitzki, good.
I like how Nowitzki uses that quick release inside. He does a very good job elevating over the defense.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. At the top of the key, Gobert. And the pass to Milton. Shoots over Powell. Can't hit from 12. Mavericks trailed by 13. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Gobert pulls it in.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 18.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
From the top of the key, Irving's shot is good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Minnesota calls timeout.
30.
And please give a big round of applause for your junior defense crew.
Edwards, he's checked in for Garnett.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. Great showing for him last season. 3rd in field goal percentage, 4th in rebounding, and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. Now, here's Milton. Over Hardaway. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now, Doncic. A 29-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. Nowitzki for 3. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
You always have to be alert to where Nowitzki is. I mean, he loves catching the defense off guard with the catch and shoot.
Here's Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Assisted by
Conley's got his 7th assist in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
First free throw is good.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of him.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Timberwolves leading by 10. Left side, Edwards. Back to Conley. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Irving attacking. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Left side, Towns. And he gets the bucket. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket there from Nowitzki. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Gobert. Dishes it to Conley. Shoots over Doncic. It's rebounded by Doncic. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, the angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks for the report.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Mavericks making a switch here. Green's checked in. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. 4th, Rudy Gobert.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers were really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Irving against Edwards. Conley up top. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls up, high post. Offensive rebound.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Green, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
The Mavericks have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Free throw drops for Green.
Here in the second, at least from the line, they're perfect. Hopefully that gets them going in other areas as well.
Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. No good on the second free throw.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Poke loose. Doncic with it. Picked up by Edwards. Down low. Here's Green. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Green's got 9. And Milton's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A brief check now of the stats for Karl Anthony Towns. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
And that one misses. Grant Williams is checked in for Dwight Powell. Good on the second free throw. Here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Pass to Hardy. Over Edwards. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Edwards with it. He's got 7. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Doncic against Milton. Doncic passes to Nowitzki. Chalk up 2 there. 11 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
Dirk can be so strong inside, breaking through that contact.
Edwards kicks to Milton. Back to Edwards. Shoots over Hardy. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Doncic passes to Williams. Nowitzki looking it over. Hardy. Again, the Mavericks score.
Wise read from Nowitzki there, recognizing the overcommitment of the defense and making the defense pay as a result.
And here is Milton. Kicks it to Towns. Back to Milton. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Milton's got 6 in the quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Doncic against Milton. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Right side, Williams. It's stolen by Gobert. Pass to Milton. Here's Towns. He's guarded by Williams. Shot from the low block. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
Curry's checked in for Doncic. The free throw drops for Towns.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
Now here's Hardy. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the inside. Here's Edwards. That one's good. Just his third make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he's smart and he stays focused on his shot.
The pass to Hardy to end the run. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Good on the bucket.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try it.
Now here's Curry. Scoreless thus far. Gobert with the block. Outside Edwards. Passes to Gobert. Towns dishes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
It's Curry with the drive. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Mind the lane. One shot.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
Hilton the pass to Gobert. And here is McDaniels. Guarded by Green. Releases. And that one hits back iron. Mavericks trailed by 11. Here's Curry. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got 11 rebounds in the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The length that McDaniels brings gives him an advantage against the smaller defender, sometimes drawing a foul like he did there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
The free throw drops for McDaniels.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
And McDaniels drops them both. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Hardy. There's 14 seconds left here in the second. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy bunnies. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
And see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first half was all about Karl Anthony Towns. He ended up with 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 block. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
They're going to work in the paint, doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
Kenny, how do you think Dallas played?
Shaq, was anyone boxing out? I mean, if they didn't box you out like this, they had 50 just on offensive rebounds. I mean, they got to put bodies on bodies or fundamentals.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Minnesota leading by 13. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Hardaway is out there with Nowitzki, and it's Powell in at the center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Now here's Hardaway. After the miss from Kevin Garnett, here's Irving. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
And good that time. Towns has got 21 in the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Hey, when you defend Irving, you've got to be all in. I mean, his finishing ability is extraordinary.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Hardaway. This one for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hardaway against Garnett. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
There's that famous KG intensity that he's known for, powering through to hit the inside and forcing that one down.
Conley against Doncic. Pass to Powell. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 15 to the middle. Powell. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Conley scanning the floor. Count that bucket. Conley's got 11 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Timberwolves leading by 17. Over in the corner, Edwards. Over Irving. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. the iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. And finally, that one's good. Garnett's got 4 points this quarter.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Doncic finds Nowitzki. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Personal foul.
Superb focus from the big man, Karl Anthony Towns. Just brushing off that defense with ease.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
One shot.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. The shot's good.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Hardaway against Garnett. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Peep these handles, folks. A spin move like that is how you shake the nearest defender up for good.
Here's Garnett. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now 24 points for Garnett. Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And the Mavericks call time here. You look at Kevin Garnett, what a contribution.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket. And checking out some numbers for Irving. Last season, he played outstanding, putting in about 27 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Now, here's Doncic. 18 points for him. Garnett against Hardaway. Over Garnett. Hardaway, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
The 3 for Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Towns finds Conley. Teardrop shot. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
To the paint. And he banks in the layup. Conley's got 17 now.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Irving for 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball. 16 points for him.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Hardaway. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's. Conley against Irving. It's deflected.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Here's Irving. Minnesota with the rebound.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Out to Conley. That shot is off. Great D that time from Irving. It's rebounded by Towns.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Conley. Again, Conley missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. A baseline J, and he drops that one in. Doncic has got 20 points.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
Garnett outside. Now the pass to Gobert. Hardaway with the steal. Passes it to Doncic. And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
That free throw good from Doncic.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic, and he's already a star, is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Grant Williams is checked in for Dallas. Josh Green comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. All free throws good from Doncic. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
Now, Green. 9 points in the game so far. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist from Green. 24 points for Luka Doncic. Milton against Doncic. Here's Edwards. Tries again. Gobert, no good. He gets it in there. Garnett's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pass to Milton. A stupendous finish in traffic. Milton's got his third bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Williams. Nothing on the board. Pulls it from 20. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Milton the pass to Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
Well, you know, their offensive rebounding throughout this one has been clutch, timely. I mean, it's kept the ball out of the enemy's hands and gotten them lots of second chance points. That's a winning recipe.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
A different look for Dallas. Hardy, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving, and it's Seth Curry in for Doncic. He hits the second from the line. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Curry passes to Williams. Dallas moving it around. Here's Hardy. Buries it from three-point range. Hardy's got 7 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Edwards, that's good.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Here's Green. He's got 9. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Green.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And it's good for 2. 9 points for Rudy Gobert.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now here's Williams. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Green. A 3-ball. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Inside, here's Garnett. No good that time. Great D that time from Powell. Outside, Green. And rejection by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Second chance shot, and scoring with the play inside is McDaniels.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Boy, you can get a lot of momentum getting a timely offensive rebound, and they've had more than their share.
Now here's Curry. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Second shot opportunity. Off on that one. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Timberwolves on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Minnesota, Reed is out there with Anderson. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. Now here's Hardy. The pass to Powell. Now here's Hardy. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by McLaughlin. And here they come. And he converts the layup. McLaughlin's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Timberwolves. Dallas shooting 41% for the game. Here's Hardy. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
Marjanovic checked in for Dallas. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Unloads from 13. Goes back up. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
First personal foul.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
At the line for one.
One shot.
Free throw, good, Anderson. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Ball's knocked loose. McDaniels with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Anderson finds Reed. Shot clock at 6. McLaughlin, no good. And here's Hardy. Passes to Curry. Marjanovic down low. And Marjanovic with the slam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Here's Alexander Walker. Good, nice job down low.
Alexander Walker.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Curry with it. And recently, the NBA, Clark added names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legends?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it.
To the inside, stolen by Reed. Here's McLaughlin. It's rebounded by Dallas. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Curry. Pass to Williams. 4 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Launches from deep. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Green. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Dallas, Josh Green.
Shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw, no good. And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agency.
And the second free throw, good.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Reeves got his first 3 points of the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Down low. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Williams. Now Green. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's Green missing. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. The Mavericks pull it in. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle, here's Marjanovic. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Alexander Walker. Reed finds McDaniel. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Mark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley now comes in for Jordan McLaughlin. Both free throws good from Green. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. He kicks to Conley. From 11 feet away, and he overshot that one, missing. And it's Williams with the ball for the Mavericks. Green, the pass to Curry. Now Williams, defended by Towns. Williams' shot is off. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And here is McDaniels. Conley dishes to McDaniels. And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
Two shots.
Free throw drops for Green. Mavericks making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Gobert comes in for Naz Reid. And it's Edwards in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Minnesota shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Gobert finds McDaniels. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Using his handles to shake himself free, and it's smooth sailing from there.
Curry against Conley. Shoots from 12. Count that one.
And you know what? Sometimes you just can't stop Seth Curry. This guy is a solid scorer and a crafty one-on-one player.
Curry against Conley. The pass to Gobert. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Passes it to Green. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Good.
How about the level of concentration by Seth Curry? Even when he's guarded in the paint, his focus is on the basket.
Down low, no one near him. And it's Edwards getting it to go. And that's now 21 points for Anthony Edwards. Outside Green. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 23 points for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Outside Green. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Now here's Edwards. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so Green will bring it up for the Mavericks. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Edwards with it. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Josh Green.
Your Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Outside Curry. Gobert with the block. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Hardy. Floats it up for Williams. It's stolen by Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
.152 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gobert. Another shot. Pulls in another board. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Mavericks foul. Hardy. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Garnett.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Doncic is checked in for Dallas. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. It's Hardaway with the drive. Count it.
Boy, that's just tremendous focus there, guys. I mean, Hardaway Jr. doing a nice job keeping his composure in a tough spot.
Fifth personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Dallas, Tim Hardaway Jr.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Bounce pass, Conley. Now here's McDaniels. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark. Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year 1 in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
And the first one drops. Dallas making a switch here. Hardy's checked in. And he can't hit the second. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Here's Conley. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Over Hardaway. The Timberwolves again can't hit. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Mike. The game is flowing for you. What is it like to be on a win streak like this?
Well, the game's just back to being easy again, just making the right plays, playing off of the teammates, and guys are just really being unselfish. And it's easy for me to play in that style. And
thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.